What happens in the Garden of Gethsemane?
So Gethsemane is at the foot of a mountain that's right across the valley from the Temple Mount. And its name in Aramaic literally means oil press. So Gethsemane in Aramaic means oil press. And so what they would do, you have this mountain that's filled with olive groves. And when they shake loose the olives that are ripe, that are filled with oil, they bring them down the mountain and they would take massive stones, millstones, and they would crush the olives to where it would yield forth all of the oil. And then they would use the olive oil for things like the lampstand in the temple. They would use it for flavoring. They would use it for healing because it has medicinal purposes. They used it to anoint people for different offices. Like olive oil was really sacred in first century. And so this is the place where it's crushed and the olives give forth their oil. Well, what's significant about that is this is where Jesus chooses to go to wrestle with God. And as he's being crushed under the weight of what he's about to face, what happens? He begins to sweat forth his blood. And I think that's meant as kind of a poetic picture like that. What does that blood do? It's what brings light into the darkness. It brings healing. It brings the anointing of a group of sinners into royal priesthood. And so I think there's a poetic nod to what Jesus is accomplishing as he's being crushed and sweating forth his blood.